Hello folks, how are we doing today? This is Steve from Backyard Fed. I've got to have a little topic with you today. It's about predator proofing your coop. We've had our chickens here now for about 4 years. I've had no issues with predators. We started off with our original coop, which is this coop right over here. Unfortunately, I did get rid of the chickens for about a year, and in the meantime, we turned that into a spot for us to hang out. But I have rebuilt this coop here. And as you can see, the little ladies in there, they're just hanging out. But last night, for the very first time, I had a predator. And I had to come back out several times because that predator kept returning. It was just a little baby skunk. Must be new to the neighborhood, and it knows we've got food in the coop. It did not mess with the chickens. All the chickens are fine, thank God. But now I have to do this. That is where I screwed up. If you can look, I've got a ditch. I had to dig ditches all the way around this coop. I'm about to put fencing all the way in. I don't know how well you can see this right here, but I had to go all the way around the coop. Now I recommend, folks, if you build yourself a coop, put the predator fencing in first. This is just not something that I had done because we hadn't had any trouble with predators. I did have predator fencing around the last coop, but I've never had anything even attempt to dig to get in. So I just, in a hurry to build this one, just never did it. I meant to, but I just never really got around to it. I figured everything was going to be fine. Thankfully, everything is fine. Like I said, none of the chickens were harmed. But I do have a little baby skunk that's going to keep coming back. So today, I have to come out here and I have to do all this. But here's what we're doing. We are going around. Now, like I said, I've got this entire ditch dug. And I'm going to be taking this here fence here, and I will be stapling it to the wood and burying it in the ground. And I have to do that all the way around. Assuming that was a firework. But as you can see, all the little ladies are safe. Got my other little ladies. I didn't have them out here yet. They're just sitting over there in their little outside thing. I clean out their cage tonight too, so more work, more fun. But yeah, folks, no matter what you do, whenever you build yourself a coop, the main priority of your coop is going to be to keep those chickens safe. So always make sure to not don't get around and make little tiny things that you think is going to be okay. Make sure it's 100% secure. You want this thing to be Fort Knox. You're going to be enjoying your chickens. You're going to be getting the eggs from the chickens. You're going to be loving on them. They're going to be loving on you. You're going to use them for meat later, whatever it is you're doing. But we put our food scraps in there. We put grass clippings in there. They've always got their feed and their automatic feeder. That's what the skunk was coming for last night. Going in there, getting in the automatic feeder. Predator proofing is super simple when you build your coop. You don't have to dig trenches and stuff like I am right now if you just do it at the beginning. But me, being lazy, being in a hurry, I skipped that because I figured I'm not going to have any trouble. I live in the city. I mean, we get an occasional skunk out in the alleyway or something in the garbage, but I've never had anything back here by the chickens, so I've never really worried about it. Well, unfortunately, now, here I am, just had dinner, and I've got to come back out here and finish doing all this work. So, it's not going to be the most pleasant night for me, but I won't have to be out here 5-6 times getting a skunk out of the coop tonight. So, and last night it was raining, and if I wouldn't have came out here to close down the chicken door, I would have never even known the skunk was out there, because it was pouring rain, thunderstorming all night long. But yeah, folks, that's the thing. Make sure that your coop is nice and secure. So I've got to say, predator fencing, super easy. Just take your extra fence, attach to the bottom of the coop, run it into the ground, bury it over. If you're building just a brand new coop, just lay that stuff right on top of the grass, put a little dirt over it, let the grass grow. It's that simple. You don't have to dig ditches, you don't have to do anything like that. I'm going out about 16 inches. That should be plenty big enough. I recommend to go at least 16 inches. 24 might be better, but I think with us 16 inches is going to be fine. Most of the time an animal is going to try to dig right at the edge. So just as long as the animal can't get down the edge, it may back up a couple inches and try again, but that's all it's going to do. But no matter what you do, folks, just make sure to keep the chicken coop secure. Don't skip anything when you're building it. Do everything the proper way. Don't just think you're going to be okay. Because like I said, folks, I've had chickens here for almost 5 years now, and like I've never had an issue. So I thought we were good. I just thought I could do it later, no big deal, didn't have to worry about it. Well, apparently I have to worry about it. Thankfully last night, like I said, it was just a little baby skunk. If a raccoon would have got in there, a dog, anything like that, they would have ate our chickens. And I would have had these 4 inside, but I would have lost those 4. There's no way to keep them alive if an animal like that gets in there. They're gonna kill your animals. So just do your due diligence. Do what you need to do. It's a simple thing to do. Just make sure you got it right. All right, folks, I just figured I'd talk to you all today, let you know that I was dumb. I made a mistake, and now it's going to cost me because now I've got to do a bunch of extra work. That would have been a lot simpler at the beginning. All right, folks, I guess if you've never watched my videos, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like. And I will talk to you next time. And until then, God bless and let your backyard feed you. Bye now.